Did you know dogs have their own way of talking? They may not use words, but they sure know how to send us signals through their actions. Today, we're diving into what dogs are really trying to tell us. When they're hungry, tired, playful, nervous, and more. Ready to become a dog language expert? Let's go. When your dog is hungry, if your pup is giving you those big, sad eyes, they might be saying, "I'm hungry." They might lick their lips, scratch at their food bowl, or even carry the bowl over to you like, "Hey, human, did you forget something?" But if your dog suddenly starts eating super fast or constantly begs for food, watch out. Overeating can lead to weight gain. When your dog is not feeling well, is your dog quieter than usual and just not acting like themselves? Hiding, responding slowly when you call, or pulling away when touched. These could all be signs they're not feeling great. If they've stopped eating or throwing up or have diarrhea, get them to the vet right away. When your dog wants to play, is your pup bouncing around, tail wagging but in the air? That's their way of saying, "Let's play." They might bring you a toy, drop it right in front of you, or run around in circles with excitement. Playtime helps release stress, so try to play with your dog at least 30 minutes a day. When your dog is tired, a big yawn doesn't always mean your dog's sleepy. Sometimes it's tiredness, but it can also mean they're feeling anxious or unsure. But if they suddenly plop down and knock out, yep, they're just plain exhausted. Let them rest. When your dog is sleepy, that slow blink, the tiny head bob, the curled up body, yep, bedtime is calling. Slow blinks, eye rubbing, curling into a ball. It's their way of saying, "I'm ready for sleep." Dogs need lots of sleep, anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day to stay healthy. When your dog barks at a stranger, dogs bark at strangers for different reasons. They could be protecting their space, feeling nervous, or just excited to meet someone new. How do you know what they're feeling? If they're leaning forward with their tail up, they're on guard. If the tail is low and wagging slowly, they're nervous. If it's wagging fast and they're bouncing around, they're just happy to see someone. Instead of reaching to pet them right away, let them sniff your hand first. It helps them feel safe. When your dog barks at nothing, ever seen your dog bark at seemingly nothing? Spooky, right? But don't worry. There's usually a simple reason. Dogs can hear things we can't, like high-pitched sounds or distant noises. They're also super sensitive to smells and movement, like a breeze moving the curtain or a weird scent in the air. If it happens a lot, they might just be a bit anxious. Extra playtime and comfort can go a long way. What tail wagging really means. Tail wagging doesn't always mean a dog is happy. Watch how they wag. It tells you how they're feeling. If their tail is high and wagging smoothly, or their whole body is wiggling with excitement, that's pure happiness. But be careful. A low, slow wag can mean they're unsure or nervous. A fast but stiff wag might mean, "I'm tense. Please don't touch me." If they're crouched and their body is stiff while wagging, they might be scared or even feeling defensive. Why dogs rub their faces on the ground after it rains. Ever notice your dog going wild rubbing their face on the ground after it rains, especially near worms? Yeah, it's weird, but it's totally a thing. Why do they do it? Here are a few reasons. Hiding their scent. Rolling on smelly stuff like worms is a throwback to their wild days, covering their own scent. Marking territory. Some dogs want to mix their scent with what they've found, like saying, "This is mine now." They just love weird smells. Worms have a strong scent after the rain, and to dogs, that's basically perfume. So don't panic, it's totally normal dog behavior. Just, maybe give them a good bath after. See, dogs may not speak our language, but they sure do talk a lot through their actions. Now you know how to understand what your furry friend is trying to tell you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Wishing you and your pup the happiest tail wagging day ever.